Hey there, it's Tafiq Akhir, Mr. Menopause here, and welcome to Ask Mr. Menopause. This is where I answer the questions that you've been holding on to, maybe for weeks, maybe for years. Because let's be honest, most people still aren't talking about menopause the way they should. Now, this is your space for honest, evidence based answers delivered with empathy, not ego. No fluff, no judgment, just real talk to help you understand what's happening in your body and how to take back control of your health and well being. Because you deserve better, and I'm here to help you get it. Let's dive into this edition of Ask Mr. Menopause. Welcome back to the Mr. Menopause Show on Bold Brave TV, and I'm your host, Tafiq Akhir, Mr. Menopause here, and it's time for Ask Mr. Menopause. Now, if you'd like me to answer your questions live, you can always go to askmrmenopause.com and leave your question there. Now, I got a lot of questions last week, but there's 5 in general that I want to cover today. Now, the first one is, why do I wake up drenched in sweat, only to feel freezing cold right after? Well, this is more than just a hot flash, by the way. It's your internal thermostat short circuiting. Now, as estrogen levels decline, your hypothalamus, which is the part of your brain that actually regulates body temperature, it becomes sensitive and reactive. And that sudden burst of sweat is your body overcorrecting. And then followed by chills when the sweat cools on your skin. Look, I know that it's frustrating and disruptive, and yes, it's hormonal, but it can be managed once you understand what the triggers are. And it just takes the right kind of strategy. So it's about getting with a menopause informed practitioner, whether it's a doctor, a specialist like myself, or even finding some tutorials online, maybe from YouTube, finding strategies that can help to put those things in place for you. Now, number 2 is, why does sex feel different or even painful during menopause when it never used to? Well, this is something that far too many women endure in silence, thinking that it's just part of getting older. But here's the truth. Declining estrogen impacts vaginal tissues, which can lead to dryness, thinning, and loss of elasticity. And the result is discomfort, pain, and a very real drop in libido or even arousal. But please hear this. There are solutions, from vaginal estrogen to non hormonal moisturizers, pelvic floor therapy, and even mindset shifts around intimacy. And this is something that you can navigate with a lot of confidence and not shame. And if it's an area that you think that you would like help with, there's actually, you can look her up. She is a Mr. Menopause approved provider. She is called the Vagina Coach. You can look her up online, vaginacoach.com. Her name is Kim Botany, and she is a pelvic floor specialist, and she can help you with that as well. Number 3 question is, why do I suddenly feel anxious, irritable, or like I'm not myself? Well, first, you're not crazy. You're not broken. Look, what you are experiencing is just a hormonal disruption, right? Specifically, it's the sharp drop in estrogen that affects neurotransmitters like serotonin and dopamine. For some, it shows up as anxiety or rage. For others, it's sadness or emotional numbness. And the worst part, many doctors don't connect the dots between hormones and changes, but I do. And once you understand what's behind it, you can take steps nutritionally, medically, and emotionally to reclaim your mental and emotional balance. Number 4 question I got is, can menopause trigger new allergies, skin reactions, or food sensitivity? And the answer is yes. And this one catches a lot of women off guard. Hormonal shifts can affect your gut health, your immune response, and even your body's ability to handle histamines, right? So that rash, bloating, or weird irritation you never used to have is not your imagination, and it's not just aging. Supporting your gut, reducing systematic inflammation, and identifying your unique triggers can help you to feel more in control and less reactive. And now, the 5th and final question that I'll be sharing in this segment is, why does my body feel inflamed, achy, or like I'm aging overnight? Estrogen has anti inflammatory properties and helps to keep joints, muscles, and connective tissue supple and strong. But when it drops, you may feel stiff when you wake up, or sore after basic movements, or like your body just isn't bouncing back like it used to. And that doesn't mean that you're destined for a downhill slide, right? It just means your body needs a new strategy, one that supports muscle retention, reduces inflammation, and addresses the hormonal shifts holistically as well as medically. And that's exactly, again, where someone like myself comes in that can help you. And I always tell people, if not me, I always recommend looking at the either the Menopause Society or the Menopause Experts group. But one way that you can start, I always say, is to start with my menopause readiness quiz. It's completely free. It's going to help you to identify and assess where you are in your menopause journey, help you identify any symptoms that you may not even realize were menopause related. And then if there is a program that I provide that could help you in assisting you to get the help that you need, it will provide that based on your responses to the quiz as well. Now, look, menopause isn't just about hot flashes and skipped periods, right? It's a full body transition that affects your mind, your body, and your emotional well being in ways that most people never talk about. But once you know what's going on, you can finally stop guessing and you can start making informed decisions and making informed choices, right? And things that support your joy, your health, and most importantly, your overall vitality, because that's what you want, right? And again, if you want to take that quiz, you can go to menopausereadinessquiz.com. That's menopausereadinessquiz.com. Again, I'm Tafiq Akhir, Mr. Menopause here, your go-to source for reliable menopause and healthy aging support. And until next time, stay safe and be well. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Ask Mr. Menopause. Now, if you've got a question about menopause, no matter how big, small, or taboo, I want to hear it. Go to askmrmenopause.com and submit your question. You might just hear it answered on an upcoming segment. Because when you get the right answers, you can finally start making the right moves. Your body, your health, and your peace of mind. I'm Tafiq Akhir, Mr. Menopause here, your guide and ally, here to walk this journey with you every step of the way. Until next time, stay safe and be well.